So hello friends, today we have Dipanshu here and we are going to interview him just to know about his journey. He is going to Germany to pursue his bachelors in Germany, and there are many questions from his co-students. Like they want to know what were the difficulties, what were the actual things behind the scene. So that is why we are going to cover all this in this interview. So Dipanshu.
Hello, sir.
Hi. Well, how do you feel today? Like, where are you going and how are you feeling today?
So, I am feeling a little light because I've been dreaming of this day for 2 years. Because I started preparing to go for Germany when I was in my 11th. And I came across studying in Germany, and I got to know that there is no tuition fees when it comes to studying in Germany. And I was so excited about it. I started researching, and I also found out about Krislingua, and I contacted Pankaj sir. And when I came here, he explained me everything regarding there it is to what everything is required and what you need to go to Germany, or like what are the qualifications and everything.
Okay. So in which course are you have you got admission, and in which university?
So my university is Martin Luther University Halle-Wittenberg, and my course is BSc in Business and Economics.
Okay. So is it a public university or?
Yes, it is a public university, and it only has a semester contribution of 270 euros, which is about 30,000 rupees converted.
Okay, if we compare this price in Indian rupees, then it is approximately 30,000 rupees
per semester.
So it's quite affordable.
Yes, it's very affordable, not quite, very affordable.
So as we talk about study in Germany, like we say that either you need to pay zero tuition fee or low tuition fee.
Low tuition fees.
Low or low? Yeah, it's very low. Okay, that's fine. And you also told me that our team has brought some other admissions in some other universities as well.
Yes. So with Krislingua, with the help of Krislingua, I applied in a total of 14 universities, and I got admission in 11 of them. From where?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very big number.
Thanks to Krislingua. And finally, when I got admission from Martin Luther, Pankaj sir and all the faculty members of Krislingua guided me that Martin Luther is the best university you've gotten into. And yes, actually, when I researched about it, it was a great university, and my course is also great. So I can't be thankful enough for the guidance.
Okay. So is it going to be a German taught program or English taught program?
It's going to be an English taught program.
But you learned German?
Yes, I also learned German, which helped me get 11 admissions in Germany.
Okay. So can you also tell the viewers what are the requirements from this university if somebody wants to pursue his or her bachelor's here?
Okay.
So what does one have to do in the preparation?
Basically, to get admission in Martin Luther, what you require is, of course, a good academic background, your 12th mark sheet and 10th mark sheet also. I had 90% in my 12th board exams, and as I'm directly going for admission, and so I completed my first year from India only, and my CGPA was 8.5, and I also had some work experience, so that also reflects on your CV. So these are all the basic requirements that are needed, and if you have all these fulfillments, then I am sure that you can also get in 10 universities like me.
Okay. So is there any requirement of doing a Studienkolleg? Like in your case, you didn't do it.
So basically,
how are you prepared?
So basically, you have two options. Rather, you go and complete your Studienkolleg from Germany, or you complete your first year in India. I choose India because it's not a guarantee that you go there and you'll get admission in public Studienkolleg, and it's also quite expensive to complete your Studienkolleg from Germany, because at the end of the day, if you are going to Germany to give your Studienkolleg exams, first of all, there's no guarantee that you will get the admission because there are low seats. And also, you'll have to travel from different to different cities to give your exams. So that's also a hodgepodge. And so yeah, basically, in doing first year in India was quite cheap, and also I got to spend 1 year with my family.
Yeah, that's a good thing actually. And how did you come to this idea to study in Germany only, and not in UK or in Canada or in the US?
Okay, first of all, for every middle class family, there's this thing called money when it comes to education, and of course higher education. And my first priority was also going to US if I get a scholarship. But when I looked at the curriculum and the courses, even after when I thought that I'll get the scholarship, it won't be enough, because even after scholarship, you will have to pay a huge amount of fees. And whereas in Germany, there is no tuition fees and only a minimal semester contribution. And also, when I was researching about it, Germany has one of the best research programs, and various companies like BMW and etc. etc. So yeah, that's a really good option.
Okay, and when is your flight?
My flight is on Sunday, 15th October, 12:50 p.m.
Okay, the day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you also share the experience of your family members? Like, are your parents happy that
They are really happy. Although my mother is a little emotional right now, because of course my son is going to Germany, so there's going to be some tears, shedding of tears. And actually, my every family member is really happy. My one sister lives in Bangalore, and she always calls me and congratulates me and wish me best of luck for my future. And my parents and siblings were all supportive, and they guided me on with every step. Like when I was applying, or when I was confused where to search for, and everything.
And how was your journey? Now I'm coming to the point.
Yeah.
So how was your journey in Krislingua? Because you were also a very good student. I remember the activities, the extra activities, and once we had a city tour with you.
Yeah.
So you were there in the group.
I was the highlight of the
Yes, you were the highlight of one video which got viral.
Yeah.
And yes, it was a very nice time. So how do you see this particular journey in Krislingua and Greater Noida?
So individually, when I talk about my journey in Krislingua, so it has nothing but amazing, because as Pankaj sir was my teacher for A1, A2, B1 level, different levels, and the classes were filled with fun, and we used to order different type of cuisines between classes, and also concepts were taught in a way that you're able to understand them easily. And there are also exam preparations you can do with Krislingua. So overall, my experience with Krislingua was nothing but amazing, and I'll recommend every other member to come at Krislingua if they want to pursue their career in Germany.
I really thank you very much for your kind words. Okay, so what would you like to suggest to the candidates who are preparing themselves for German language exam, like for Goethe Institute? Because there are a lot more students who are like, based on their current educational qualification or the marks or the CGPA percentage, etc. They are not eligible for, let's say, English talk programs in German universities, let's say. Then in that particular case, they need to learn German. So what are your suggestions when somebody is planning to learn German?
Well, my first suggestion would be to contact Krislingua. So basically, if you're going for bachelor's or master's, you have two options. Rather, you can study in English or in German.
Correct.
So for German universities require at least C1 or B2 or C1 level of German.
Yes.
And it's always recommended that you finish all the exercises given in your particular book and revise everything, because that's the most important part when you're learning anything, of course. So yeah, that's the only tip I followed. And also, if you're coming to Krislingua, then I think whatever sir is teaching would be enough. And also,
Okay.
and also, of course, there's something called self work. You have to study yourself. Like I used to study till 11 when I was about to give my Goethe exam, and let me tell you, I cleared my Goethe exam in first attempt.
Yes,
So
there is no.
yeah.
Actually,
So I was really happy that day, and that was the first time I realized that I can actually go to Germany. So yeah, that's
correct. Because this like your proficiency in German language is going to help you in the initial phase, because it is very tough time for a person who is coming from India to Germany. And like there are so many new situations you come across every day.
Yeah.
And when you don't know the language, it's going to be very difficult. So for you, I am like I don't have any doubt
Just
when
an
I'm
example.
in this situation.
When I was booking in hotel, and I was contacting the reception, I called them regarding my details, because I didn't receive my hotel booking details on my mail. So I called them and I asked them, can you speak in English? And they said no. And so I was a little hesitant at first, but I remembered what I learned in classes, and I was able to communicate with them. So yeah, it's really important. If you are in a if you're just thinking that English would be enough to survive in Germany, then I think you're wrong. So yes, it is compulsory, and it is also common sense that if you're going to a different country, you have to learn their language. So that's
Okay. So thank you very much for sparing some time for us, because I wanted to interview you so that the other candidates can get the information from you. The real experience really helps a lot at the time of preparation. So
also one more thing I'd like to add, that we know that APS is also arrived now if you want to apply for bachelor's or master's, and Krislingua also helped me with every process of my APS registration, and also with test exams. So yes, if you'd like a really nice guidance or a helpful way during Germany, then I think you should contact Krislingua, because they does not only provide guidance for Germany, but also in every process, whether it is visa process, APS process, test, or anything. So that's
right, blocked account, insurance, financial accommodation, and preparing all over the relocation and everything. Okay, so it was a very good experience to interview you. Thank you very much for giving us this precious time.
Yes,
and I hope that you will like enjoy the journey from here to Germany, and I hope to see you all at the airport. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Alles Gute.
Alles Gute.